using music to express yourself, and you've used, now that you have this newfound outlook on life, this new spiritual rebirth, so to speak, within yourself, you didn't choose to use music as the outlet for expressing that. You chose to use a book. Did you feel music wasn't the right outlet, or did you feel that because of what you represented before, that you thought maybe it would be too much of a, you know, slap of cold water in the face for people to go from the last Clipse verse they may have heard to this newfound religious convergence? Did you feel that the book was more of a medium ground to express yourself? And will you be using your music in the future to express who you are?
Yeah, I definitely use music to express who I am. I had to go straight book with this. It was no time to be cute or clever or, you know, try to find the second part of, you know, what rhymes and metaphor and similes and all that. This, I had to just tell what happened to me, you know. This wild series of undeniable events actually happened to me. And I'd be around friends and family members, and whatever we were talking about, I'd have to stop them in their tracks, and I'd be like, yo, wait, listen, I gotta tell you what happened to me. And they would always like listen with shock and awe, and the story would take about 2 to 3 hours to tell. And everybody I'd come around, I just have to tell them about it. So what I did was, you know, for once and for all, I just put it in the book. I knew it was a story that had to be shared. I'm on Twitter at Malice757, and if y'all would just check my timeline and see what people are actually saying about this book. This book isn't about me thinking that I'm creative enough to write a book. I was rapping at the time, and whatever would make me stop doing what I was doing to take a time out, and I told my brother, you know, I said, this is, you know, it's a breaking point right here. We're caught up on everything, and I gotta chill for a minute, and I have to put this message out. And he didn't understand at first. You know, I was actually in LA. That's when we talked, in LA that time. And you know, I was trying to explain to him what had happened to me, but it just wasn't coming out right. So luckily, I just had the manuscript with me, and I given it to him. And you know, I went, got the key to his room, I put it on his bed, and he called me like 6 in the morning, and he was like, oh wow, this is crazy. And then I went up to his room and we talked about it, and it's phenomenal what happened to me. And I'm not up here pitching a book, promise, like, this ain't even me, I'm not even that creative to come up with a story of this magnitude. But you know, there was no time to be rapping about this. I had to just straight write it out and tell what happened.